Welcome to wOWL Broadcast. This is our extra long summer special. We all just got back from the beach wearing my tank top, and today we have special guest Feldmast, looking pretty buff.
Hey everyone, how's it going?
Good, we're excited to have you. And then the man who's like sand in the sheets after a summer day, M4.
Hello everybody.
And this is our annual summer special episode. And we wanted to bring this to you with our special guest, Feldmast. Feldmast, why don't you give us a little bit of your DCL history? What got you into DC Legends? How long you've been playing? Kind of give us your backstory.
So pretty much I started around the launch of the game. I think maybe like a month into the game or 2-3 weeks into the game. I really was like a fan of the game. I'm a big fan of superheroes, so DC, Marvel, anything along that. It was just like, wow.
So let me ask you, who's your favorite DC character? Not in the game, but just character in general.
My favorite DC character in general would have to be the Flash or Green Arrow.
Yeah, Flash used to be my favorite. The CW and then him not being good in the game kind of taken a hit for me. But I initially
He's good in the game, it's you.
He's only good with Lex. He's not really good outside of it. And I guess he's okay with Dark.
And then besides the Green Arrow and Flash characters, I'm a huge fan of Titans. So anything involving Deathstroke, Kara, Starfire, Raven, I love it.
Yeah, I like the Titans too, especially Starfire. But how about in the game? Do you have a favorite character that you like to use?
My favorite character in the game would probably be Yara Floor right now.
Oh yeah, she's a good one. You've been with the Owls for now quite a while. I would say, what, about a year?
About a year, yeah.
So I thought. So we're happy to have you. You've been a great member of the team.
It's great to be a part of the team.
We always have a lot of fun, even though people come and go. Did we? Oh, and we were going to announce we canceled. We don't have any openings right now, right, M4?
I believe so. As soon as you made that announcement, Ballsy decided to fill the spot. So
yeah, so we had an ex-owl who had been overseas for an extended period of time return. So welcome back, Kamal. You know, I always mess up names. So we had to cancel the Hawkman competition, which I was really excited about. I announced it and then immediately had to cancel it. So next time we have an opening, we'll have to do that. But we couldn't.
But feel free to send hate mail your
Hawkman. Maybe we should do you want to do a contest where we give somebody something for the Hawkman recordings?
Yeah, why not? Yeah, just keep it going and just change the reward. I mean, who wants to be an owl anyway?
Yeah, I mean,
I heard everyone hates us. So.
I mean, you get 30,000 gems, so that's pretty nice. But how about this? So I'm gonna do the Hawkman competition, and you send in your version of Hawkman. Here is a sound clip of Ballsy doing his best impressions of Hawkman, slightly inebriated.
Hawkman! Oh, come on, guys. Let's have a bit of Hawkman!
And that was Ballsy. So if you can do something, use your imagination, make it funny, make it creative, you will get mailed a gift package of all kinds of goodies. I have lots of great graphic novels and comics that I will happily give away for the contest. So we will make it themed. I'll send you something good. I promise you that. It will be a fantastic gift box. And when you receive it, take a picture of it, post it to show everybody what you won. So the next time we do this, you'll know the gift is good. All right. So with that, let's get into the game. I think, what do you want to tackle first, M4? You want to do Tournament of Legends?
No, I don't. It's stressful and annoying.
Well, I mean, talk about it, not actually do it.
Oh, okay. I know what you meant. Why don't you talk about your experience with wOWL hate mail?
I don't want to talk about it because it was stressful and annoying. I played, let's start with I shouldn't have played that evening because I pushed it off to the last minute, and then I was just, you know how sometimes you got to be like in the right state of mind for it, and I was not in the right state of mind for it. So that it was a bad time to go, and then I played very poorly, which is a video.
You lost to a 26K team.
Well, I lost to a 20. Yeah,
After that,
yeah. I lost that first match took us both by surprise because you were watching, and that was crazy. I don't even remember exactly what happened. I just remember it being like...
I think you pissed off Darkseid prematurely because he underestimated the enemy team, and then Supergirl and who was it? I think Spectre just wrecked you.
Yeah, they just went absolutely ham. And it was a 26K team, so I went into, this would be no problem. I faced the RB5 full version of it. It did not go well. That set the tone. And then I think out of all 20 matches, my Barda, which I used in probably 90% of the matches, taunted like 2 times at the end of the match when I'd already pretty much lost or it didn't matter anymore.
I am there, and this is not an exaggeration. I really saw a Bard that takes 6 consecutive hits and like, I'm chill. I'm good.
My RNG was, I mean, I would have done poorly if my RNG was fine, I think, on that run, because that was just not a good day for me. But my RNG was worse than, I mean, I didn't think it was possible to be that bad. Like, I've never even seen it go that full tilt. It was unbelievable. Like, anything and everything you could imagine that could go wrong did go wrong. It was terrible.
Speaking of terrible runs, how was yours, Feldmast?
I don't want to talk about it. So pretty much I started off my Tournament of Legends run. And then first match went super poorly. My Alan Scott died right away. So I was like, damn, I'm going to lose this match. Took like 10 minutes, and then my power cut out. And I guess the people were working on the power line. So I'm just like, well, I'm not going to be able to do my run for the rest of the week. So I was just like, give me a DNF.
That's terrible.
Well, you did better than hate mail, so yeah. Keep your chin up.
I don't know about that.
And what was extra sad about that is I had such an amazing run the week before.
Like, yeah, 79-1, right?
Yeah.
It's an amazing run.
And yeah, it was terrible. If I still have the recording, actually, I was just about to look for it. I think it's still up. I don't. How long did this last?
Full month.
Oh, okay, good. So I'll see if mine's. I'll post it in the background so you can see my terrible play, and in addition to my horrific RNG. And I guess so. The winners, moving on. Congratulations, M4. You are in the semifinals. Congratulations to Vagrant, who is doing an amazing job. And then
talking about the work's not done. You haven't won anything yet.
Well, no, you're in the semis.
I'm just channeling Kobe.
Oh, okay. And then
you haven't won yet.
Windigrew is in the semifinals, and then to everyone's shock, Du Bois has made it to the semifinals. So it will be a good tournament. When do you guys have to run those matches, M4?
This week. Semis needs to be done before the weekends. I think just before reset on Monday.
Okay, so you have all weekend through the weekend between tomorrow and the weekend. So we're recording today's Tuesday, July 19th. So they will start tomorrow. Most people procrastinate. So if you want to watch them, there is a Tournament of Legends Discord server. And you can follow M4 on his Twitch channel, Du Bois on his Twitch channel. Actually, everybody has to have Twitch to participate, so I don't know what the addresses are for the other people, but I'm sure they can be easily found on the...
Yep, just go to the TOL Discord. Everything's there.
Yeah, we'll post the link in the show notes. And then, was there anything else we wanted to cover on Tournament of Legends before we move on, M4? On the Summer Spectacular? Wait, special. Summer special, excuse me.
That's a blatant rip-off. Summer special. Just want to be close, not exactly the same.
Yeah.
No, I think we should move on to Siege. where someone is doing better than his TOL run. So
this siege is going much better than my Tournament of Legends run. It's funny too. This siege has been so crazy because I started off pretty bad, but recovered. Well, I started off great, and then the second day I had a little bit of a rough go, and then I've been, I wouldn't say rough, but I think everyone started off kind of slow. Or everybody was overconfident, I would say, this one, because last time you could run full bonus every time. And then this one, you have to be a lot more cautious, or you're going to lose tunes. So it's really pretty much down to Mean Grim Reaper, who's going crazy. He's doing really well. So it's down to us. I think we're pretty far ahead of everybody. I see one name that's kind of lurking. That always gives me pause. That may suddenly shoot up 400 points at the end. But other than that, I think it's down to us too. Trying not to make mistakes. Yesterday I had a little bit of a setback, but I think I've recovered from it. I did some very, very ballsy attacks. And this is in this siege, I have to say I am so impressed, and that's part of why we invited you on, Feldmast, because you are a proud owner. What is your Cyclone right now?
She's currently at RB3.
RB3, and you're taking her RB5 this month?
Yes.
Because Cyclone is amazing. Even my RB5 Shazam, who's awesome, dies pretty quickly in Cyclones. How I've kept him alive.
Really? Wow, that's impressive.
Yeah, I mean he stays alive pretty well, but there's so many. You know, if there's a combination of, especially Hippo, Two-Face, or there's so many RB5 Lois in the top 10. And that's the one thing. Grim didn't even have her geared for the first 2 weeks. I don't begin to know how he kept his L5 Shazam alive. So that's props to him on that, because I could not. My RNG would never allow for that.
But some people are actually good at this game, and you just brute force win through RB5. So
I guess so. So Feldmast, what are your thoughts on Cyclone? Obviously, you're liking her, taking her up. What prompted you to do the high rebirth this month?
So initially, I wasn't really excited for any of the new tunes this month. But once I saw the kit, I was like kind of impressed, and I was curious about the passive stun. And she can put about like 11 int downs and speed downs in one turn, which is a ridiculous amount of debuffs. So I was like, I'll see how she does at L5. If I like her, I'll take her up higher. I started to use her with a different variety of team comms, and I gotta say, she just really impressed me. So I was like, I'm gonna take her up.
Yeah, I think she's one I might strongly consider RB5ing the next go around, because she's such a good character. She nukes reds. I think at RB5, she's a teeny bit squishy. If she gets exposed, she can die to a counterattack from Shazam, or even Shazam Jr. Well, his counterattack is actually pretty vicious sometimes.
I have a question for Feldmast. So the thing that you described, that all happened in a span of 5 minutes, right? From like most RB5 decisions we make. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah,
Let me just
pretty
press
much.
more buttons.
It was a random decision. I didn't even think I was going to do it.
I've made some bad decisions when we do our RB5 regrets episode one day, but she's definitely, I think the smart thing to do most of the time, even though sometimes it's well worth to do it, because it's so expensive to do it, as you're, I'm sure, realizing right now, Feldmast, how expensive it is to RB5, which I think you know, because I think you've done this before, but it is to give it that 6 months, and if they're still a viable, fun character. Yeah. Which I think she probably will be. I mean, having a fast, damage immune...
Debuffer.
I mean,
I think she's... Yeah, she has a lot of uses, not just in PvP. She's the fastest PvE character now.
Yeah, well, we'll see if that lasts, but... But for now, she's the fastest.
I hope they don't fix it. Yeah, but yeah, she's amazing in that sense.
So yeah, I'm really liking her. She's super fun. You haven't geared Atom Smasher, have you yet, M4?
I have not.
Have you, Feldmast?
I have not. I don't even have them unlocked yet.
Yeah, I didn't gear him yet either. I just didn't feel like... It does seem like... I've been watching a lot of Burger videos. It does seem like he's very useful in Siege, but with my RB5 Two-Face, I just haven't really felt the need.
Yeah. So I know we just got our Olay back, but somehow my body is still in gem conservation mode. I find it hard to let go. So because you don't know when the next one's coming. So this time around, I'm never gonna do the punchline Talon double new tune RB5 ever again. I'm gonna hang on to my gems.
I still don't regret doing Peacemaker. Talon, I kind of regret because he...
No, the Desad is now the better Talon.
Yeah,
it's just annoying.
Desad is 100 times better than Talon is, so it's... Desad is ridiculous. I mean, he's just plain ridiculous.
You know, the biggest crime you've done for the Owls is you lobbied for Peacemaker stat boost, where it benefits like 0.001 of the population, when Talon would have been the better choice.
Yeah, but I don't think they would have done Talon. I think they only did Peacemaker because every month...
Because of you. Because of you.
Well, no, I think it's every month. They're always trying... Everybody's trying to find a way to combat Peacemaker, and they already... combat Spectre. And they already created a tune designed to combat Spectre. He just needed more damage. So, as his shards become more available, I think it will help. And he just had a PvP week, so...
Well, we'll see. We'll see.
They need to give him a 6-day. A lot of people would gear him.
I know. When you first use him, like 2 weeks ago, I thought, oh my god, Peacemaker, RB5 when his sale comes around. And then last week I saw him again and was like, he's a piece of crap.
he does need crits, at least sometimes. Yeah, the average person's crits. But when you don't ever critical strike on the same day your Barda doesn't taunt and everything else, he doesn't look as good.
So he's now back to the, like, you're gonna be on the bench again. Now, someone that I recently geared might be a good candidate for the future, and I think he's on your list too. Mongol. Like, he's amazing.
I'm really liking Mongol. I mean, Mongol is just such a good character. He's just squishy, and I think he needs RB5.
He needs the RB5 treatment.
Yeah.
So 4 more months before he comes back.
Yeah, and you don't know who all is going to come out in between then. That may change the whole landscape.
That's true.
What do you think of Mongol, Feldmast?
I think I don't have him geared, so I can't really give a good opinion on Mongol. But he seems like someone who would be really good at high rebirth, just due to how squishy he is.
That's funny because a lot of people didn't gear him. M4, Loot, I mean, lots of people. Yeah. But once you start playing with him, you start to realize he's actually a very good character.
If you can keep him alive, he's gonna do a lot of good for you.
I farmed the Raven shards, even though I haven't pulled the trigger on her, just because I like using her with him so much.
Same. I'm like an idiot. Wasted, I don't know, 60,000 gems.
It's only like 30.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Because I had like a ton Raven, maybe 1.5k Raven shards. So it's quite a bit.
Yeah, I think it's only like 30,000 gems.
Okay, and it's not that bad then.
Yeah. I was gonna say, Mongol, his art. I love Mongol's art. They did such a good job with him. What do you think?
He looks like a robot.
I don't know. I think he looks cool. I thought they did a good job. Feels comic accurate. Feldmast, what do you think of Cyclone's art? That was a question I had for you.
I'm not a big fan of her art style. I don't know what it is if it's the face or the bangs. Something just feels off with the art. Her basic skin I'm personally more of a fan of. I like the casual look. But then when you go to her legendary, I don't know, just not a fan at all.
I'm a fan of the thigh highs. Actually, Joshua has just stopped by. He had a comment about the art.
What's up, everybody?
Josh, what did you think of her art?
This Cyclone, if you were to start from the bottom and go up, you're like looking at the socks, like, okay, those are thigh highs, little skirt, whatever, and then like it's that face, and you're just like, oh, okay, and it's like a witch hat, and it spooks you, you know. It's just not what I'm.
Oh man! All right, well, that's not. Thanks for stopping by. On in the summer special.
Is there anything more we should add to Cyclone?
I think we covered her pretty good. I mean, we've gone through like legendary orders and stuff on previous episodes.
She was covered in, was it the Burger Shack?
Yeah.
You did a deep dive.
Yeah.
There's so many team comps you can run for her. It's great.
What's your favorite team comp with her?
One of my favorite team comps with her right now is just herself, with Terra, Black Mask, and Red Tornado. It's not meta breaking or anything. It doesn't defeat like every S tier teams that are out there, but I love the Black Mask call assist to her, so she just starts putting a ton of debuffs down. And then Tornado also puts a bunch of speed downs with her with the primary call assist. It's great.
I really want to have Black Lightning rework, so I could run both her and Black Lightning together, so that so that you get stunned like every time you attack the team.
That'd be great.
I mean, it's easy to counter with Mongol or Terra or whatever, but still.
There's just so many different team comps you can actually run with her effectively. Like you can run Lex Lead because her 2 will apply a buff, so she'll get the heal off Lex. You can run Captain Code Lead and do a speed down team. There's so many different options you can do with her. It's great.
That's the only thing I don't like about speed down characters, is that I've come really close to accidentally getting myself locked, where somebody had damage immunity and they're getting too many speed downs between her and Mr. Freeze.
Mr. Freeze is such a good team. I hope he gets a stat boost.
He would actually be a very good stat boost character, because this kid is great.
I would agree to that.
Yeah,
yes,
this kid is great. He just lacks a little bit of oomph.
Exactly. Plus the power level being a little crap compared to most high tier blues in the game right now. It's kind of hard to keep them alive at L5.
Yeah. Well, I think that is it for the summer special edition of wOWL broadcast. Wait, I said that wrong, didn't I? Whatever.
That's enough.
Yeah. WROL /OWL something. And thanks for listening, everyone. Thanks for coming on, Feldmast. It was great having you on. Getting to chat with you.
It was great to be here.
M4, as always, your snarkiness is always appreciated.
Thank you.
So with that, we're signing off.
Hello everyone, it's me, Tutitron, and right now there are a number of great charities that you could donate to help those affected by the coronavirus, like the ones supporting bartenders and servers like myself, while we are currently all unemployed. But more urgently, you can become a patron to WROL Broadcasts and get early reviews of new characters before sales end. Just go to patreon.com/WROL Broadcasts for more details. Hey, Bullsy, who's your favorite character?
Hookman!
Who?
Hookman!
Who?